Hi, and good evening. My name is Eric Herrera, and this is my reflection video for mass communications this semester. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I've already knew before taking this course and what insights I've gained and how I plan to use these learnings in my future studies and professionalism work, especially as someone who enjoys analyzing media, storytelling, and how information spreads across different platforms. Here in Austin, Texas, for this social media breakdown, I analyzed how the suspension and return of Jimmy Kimmel Live were covered across social media platforms and the traditional news outlets. I compared the Washington Post and Fox News articles with coverage on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Before this class, I had already understood some basic ideas about mass communication. What I knew that media influences how people see the world. News outlets often have different perspectives on the same story. TV shows and newspapers and online content all play a role in shaping public opinion. I had a general understanding that media biases exist and that not all platforms report news the same way. But I believe it was regulated and that it was illegal. I also knew that people react differently to stories depending on how they're presented, whether through video, headlines, or visual post. But I did not understand how these differences worked and how dramatically framing could change the entire meaning of the story. I did not fully understand the theories behind these. This course taught me how mass communication actually works and how I gained several new insights that helped me understand media on a deeper level. Media framing and agenda setting. One of the biggest lessons I've learned came from working on Jimmy Kimmel suspension, where I compared coverage from the Washington Post, Fox News, and multiple media platforms. I realized the same story can be framed in totally different ways. Traditional outlets use structure, sources, and tone to shape audience perception. Social media uses emotion, speed, visuals to spread information quickly. Fox News emphasized Kimball's emotional apology, while the Washington Post framed the event around censorship and free speech concerns. Meanwhile, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube amplified memes, outrage, and short emotional reactions. This showed me how media setting works. Platforms decide what part of the story becomes the center of the conversation. This investigation shows how quickly misinformation can spread on social media platforms and easily users can mistake speculation for evidence. Tonight, I'm presenting an investigating journalism pitch entitled Education, Power, and Public Trust Inside the 2025 Texas Tribune Festival. This project explores the growing tensions in Texas between public educations, community colleges, political leaders, and the public trust that holds them together. The investigative news journalism pitch allowed me to dig deeper and closer to the Austin Tribune Festival and be able to report on what my findings were while attending the festival and how I can build on my skills in not just journalism, but in news broadcasting. The Warfare hoax demonstrated the need for digital literacy across checking sources, clarifying claims, and understanding how algorithms evaluate content. So thanks for watching, and remember, in this class, I've gained a lot more than just creating videos. I was able to analyze content about misinformation and the and how it spreads throughout different platforms. Thank you.